stayed up till 3 a.m. with discolorations.
I was swinging along, minding my business, when suddenly out of the blue, just like a present from heaven, beautiful, wonderful you.
I am feeling my best, but I'm not looking my best. So this week we're gonna focus on glowing up, finding my signature look, because I'm tired of looking like this. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is I'll take my bonnet off. My hair is stretched because it was previously in miracle knots that I tried to do myself, but I didn't do it very well, because I was like, okay, let me do rough parts, because I was thinking that the miracle knot pieces will be enough to cover the parts, but no, my parts need to be good. So I'm actually getting my sister to help me tomorrow to part my hair, and I'm going to attempt for the second time to do miracle knots on myself. I think I did a pretty good job the first time. It just wasn't neat. So yeah, my hair is stretched. I'm gonna wash it. I'll show you guys the products that I use. I'll just put them on the screen here. A little more about my hair. I've been using some hair growth serums, and I feel like it's doing a pretty good job. I've only used it for about, I think it's been like 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks now, and I see a little bit of a difference. Obviously, things like hair serums and stuff will take a few months to work, but I actually feel like I'm already seeing my hair being a little bit thicker, and I'm losing less hair, so that's good. I'm gonna go wash my hair now, and I'll show you guys how I take care of it after it's been washed.
From the first moment I saw you, I knew I had to make you mine. Wanted to know everything about you. I didn't want to waste no time. What's something I can do for you, darling, that would make you smile? I'll bring you flowers, girl, enough to see for miles. Something's changed, baby, this I know. Summer rains turn to winter.
It is time to dye the eyebrows. So I'm using this brow dye. It's permanent. This stuff works fast, like really fast. The one I used to have to leave it for like half an hour, and it barely even showed up on my face, on my brows. And this one, literally, even less than 5 minutes, it's already stained. Like, and I've got dark skin, and I'm telling you, this stuff stains. So be very careful if you're gonna get this one. But it works so well. Yeah, and I got the shade black, which I feel like it's a tad bit dark for me. I wish I got brown, like dark brown, and then mix the two together. But it works fine. It lasts me about 3 days, like on my pure skin. On my brows, it lasts ages, but on my actual skin, because, you know, I shave off the ends of my brows, so I tried to make like a little brow shape with the tint. So the ends of my brows last about like 3-4 days, and then the actual tint on my skin, that lasts ages. Well, it says it lasts up to 6 weeks. I'll say if you're constantly washing your face, I'll say maybe like 2 weeks, something like that. But yeah, so here's the kit. This comes with everything that you need. And yeah, we're gonna mix this now and dye my eyebrows, which I'm really excited for. I'm going for a thinner brow. I don't know if you guys can see, but I actually shaved my brows a lot thinner than usual. I used to shave my brows pretty thin, and then I started going for a thick brow again, but now I'm into a thinner brow. So yeah, we're gonna go for a thin eyebrow. I just got my mirror here, so I'll be looking to the side a lot. I'll probably try and angle my camera in the best way so that you guys can also see what I'm doing. I've got some cotton buds for cleanup, the concoction. You just mix it in here, which is really good. My hands are so dry, I need to moisturize them. So this brow, as you can see, is literally already dark. So I don't want the front of the brow to be a block. So I'm going to wipe off this side, because I did this side first. Going to wipe front off. So you can see it's already left a bit of a stain. It's kind of like a blue-black, actually. It's kind of cool. Right. Just wait a little bit to do this side, because I did that a little while after. So I'm going to leave the very ends of my brows on for maybe 30 minutes. But the front of the brows, they will be wiped off quickly, because I did this before and my brows were like too dark. But this is looking very cute so far. It was very simple. Literally took me like 5 minutes to do. So yeah, you just fill your brows how you normally do. That's what I do. I've got quite a bit left over. That's the only thing I find that is a bit wasteful when you mix it how they want you to mix, especially if you don't have much brow to dye. But I'm gonna see if any of my siblings want to use the rest of this side as well now. And then I'll be back after I've wiped everything off. This is the finished result. These are the brows. I love them so much. I think these are actually the best brows that I've done, period. I think these are the best brows I've done, period. Yeah, they look so cute, not too thick. They weren't as thin as I initially thought that they would be, but I'm actually happy. I really, really, really like how they turned out. So yeah, that's my brows all done. Love, 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 love. Looks so pretty. It turned out so nice. Like, guys, the parts are so clean. Like, shout out to my sister for helping me. I couldn't have done it to this standard without her, so thank you for helping me. Thanks for leaving me. Anyways, yeah, I literally, guys, I stayed up till 3 a.m. last night. This hair took me all day. The parting took longer than we thought it would take. And then after my sister finished helping me part the hair, the braiding was just so much longer than the first time, because obviously it was more parts. But honestly, the end result was worth it. Only thing I'll say is that I wish that I got the 5-pack instead of the 4-pack, but this was so expensive. But I think it still looks nice. I just preferred like a few pieces extra, because I wanted to do 3 strands per braid, but I could only do 2. Some of them I could actually only do 1. It wasn't really enough hair, but I made it work. And this is what my hair is looking like, and I love it so much. It looks so good. Now we're going to do my nails. My hands are pretty dry, so ignore that, but I'm going to do my nails. I'm just going to be painting my nails. I'm taking a little break from acrylics at the moment, although I'm thinking of getting acrylics maybe in a week or 2 time. I don't know what I'm deciding yet, but I'm really enjoying having short nails, and I just wanted my fingers to rest, because I don't like having acrylics back to back to back. So normally after like 2 or 3 sets, I'll let my nails have a long break, just so that they don't become brittle. So yeah, we're doing some gel nails. Very simple, classy look. Honestly, I really want to grow out my own nails, but they always break. I know nails break, and then people usually like glue them together somehow, but it just doesn't work for me. My nails always just break, and then anytime there's a little snag, I have to just completely just cut it off. Sometimes I rip it off, but I've been trying not to rip my nails, because that's what makes my nails brittle. When I hold out and I cut them and I file them, it's good. So if your nails chip, try not to rip them off, because it does make your nails weaker.
first moment I saw you, I knew I had to make you mine. Wanted to know everything about you. I didn't want to waste no time. What's something I can do for you, darling?
So I've just had a shower and I thought I'd go through some of my favourite products with you guys. So I'll go through all of my evening skincare that I'm going to do today. So we'll start off my discoloration serum from the Good Molecules. I have been using the Good Molecules for a really long time and I've seen a huge difference in my discoloration. So honestly, I recommend the Good Molecules. I used all my serums and my toner, all Good Molecules. I've not had any bad skin reaction with them, nothing, and I've been using them for literally years. Like, I discovered them in uni, so I've been using them for about like 4 years now, I think. 3 or 4 years. It doesn't claim to make your dark spots completely disappear, but it improves the appearance of them, and I feel like it's really done that for me. So yeah, I continue to use it because I love it so much. Right, so what I do is I let that sink in for about 2 to 5 minutes just to make sure that my skin really absorbs the serum, because the next layer of serum that we're going to go in with is niacinamide. I love niacinamide so much because it really smooths out my skin. Some people feel like niacinamide doesn't do anything, but I genuinely think it works because there have been times where I've taken breaks from niacinamide and my skin feels very rough and bumpy, but when I use niacinamide, it improves like immediately the next day. So I feel like it's really good to invest in some niacinamide. I personally prefer to use it in the evenings. So with the discoloration serum, I like to focus that really under my eyes, on my upper lip, and then I put it all over my face. With the niacinamide, I don't put that under my eyes. I like to focus that on my cheeks, chin, and my forehead. Let's get a bit of that. And as you can see, it doesn't interfere with the discoloration discoloration serum. When I don't allow the discoloration serum to dry properly first, it kind of mixes together and makes like a white film, which that's when I can tell that I didn't leave it to absorb into my skin for long enough. And so those are the 2 serums that I'm using tonight, and I just top that all off with some CeraVe. I need to get a new bottle. This one's empty. I'm literally mashing it against my Alex 9 drawers so that I can get the last few bits out. And to be fair, there is still quite a lot in there. I thought there wasn't much, but then whenever I try to get more out, there seems to be quite a lot still left. So eventually at some point I'll probably just cut it open so I can get every last drop. But yeah, I don't want to be wasteful, guys. Don't be wasteful. Oh, guys, because I'm talking to you, I've messed up. I usually let the niacinamide serum sink in for like 2 to 5 minutes as well, but I got distracted, so I've now my moisturizer on a bit too early. But that's okay. Also, the order that you put your serums is really important. Use the serum with the issue that you're trying to address the most first. So for me, that's the discoloration. That's more important to me. So I put that serum first, and then I put the niacinamide for texture on top. But if texture was more of an issue for me, then I'd put the niacinamide first and then the discoloration serum second. And finally, it's really important to take care of your lips. I love to use the Laneige Sleep Mask. This is in Berry Fruits Rouge. I really like this one. I had the vanilla one. That one was okay, but it kind of made my lips look ashy because it was a beigey sort of cool tone color. And this is a bit more pinky, which I love. So it just looks nicer on the lips, for me personally. Do invest in a good lip mask because then you'll wake up in the morning with lovely, soft, plump lips, which is what you want. All right, so some body care that I really love. I really like this brand Perspigard that I get from TikTok Shop. These are the wipes, and I also love to use the spray. This helps with sweating and odor. If you're somebody that sweats a lot, even if you don't, I just love to use it because it's just a preventative measure, just so that when it's really hot, you're not worrying about you being the one stinking because you invested in these. They work so well. This I use once a week. It says to use twice, but I don't find that I need it twice a week because I like to use these every single day, every morning. So I'm not going to use it now, but I just wanted to tell you guys about it because I don't want to forget. I recently started using this moisturizer. This is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter formula, but this is Tahitian vanilla. I don't really like the original scent for the Palmer's Cocoa Butter, but I really like this vanilla one. Honestly, I would really recommend. Another moisturizer that I used to use before I tried this one is the Aveeno Vanilla and Oat Set. This is really, really good, really moisturizing, but I find it to be a little bit thick, so I prefer to use it in the winter time, but it smells really good. So if you're a vanilla scent lover, these are some really good products to invest in. I've also been loving Dove's vanilla range, so I like to use the roll-on and the spray, and it just smells amazing. I have a new makeup routine that I wanted to share with you guys. So obviously yesterday I put my hair into 4 plaits so that when I take it out, my hair will be nice wavy. First things first, I like to use the MAC Fix Plus as a primer because it's actually multi-purpose. This is something I used to do like when I first started doing makeup, and then I moved on to mattifying primers, but I've gone back to this because I actually prefer this. So we use this as a primer. Okay, so let that dry. Whilst that is drying, move on to brows. Now my brows are dyed already, but it's a little bit faded on the ends, as you guys saw just there. So I'm just gonna fill in a little bit on the end. I'm using the oops, I dropped on the floor. I'm using the NYX Lift and Snatch pen. I love using brow. I'm pretty sure this is the shade Black. Okay, brows are filled. Then skin tint. I don't like foundation. I love to use skin tint because it's more of a natural finish. I'm using the NYX Buttermilk Glaze in the shade Chocolate Butter. And this has SPF in it as well, although I already have sunscreen on. Then I'm going to blend that in with this brush. I'm using the viewfinder as a mirror. I just love that skin tints even out the complexion without adding like too much coverage, because I don't like it when it's heavy coverage. Then I'm going to go with a beauty blender. Just blend that out even more. And then the sponge kind of absorbs the excess skin tint. Next, I'm going to be using the Made by Mitchell blush stick. Kind of almost under the eye a little bit, but not really. I know the shade looks funky, but when I blend it out, it will work. Now, blend like this. I don't know what brush this is, but Real Techniques number 200. And I just like to bring the blush like under as well. Gorgeous. Then we're going to go with the Fenty Beauty contour stick in Ebony number 6. Forehead, cheekbone, and on the bridge of my nose. Blend that out with a brush. I forgot to do this, but I'm supposed to use my sponge to blend out that blush a little bit more. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Then concealer, I like to use the e.l.f. Camo Corrector in blue because these concealers tend to always be a bit orange for me. So just a little dot. Then I'm using the L'Oreal Paris True Match. Actually, no, I'm not going to use. Oh, actually, yes, I will. Radiant in, I don't know what shade this is. Oh, in Deep D. This has like a little bit of glitter in it. Use my finger and blend, but I'm not going to go all the way up into the creases on my, just a slightly underneath. Gorgeous, that is nice and blended in. Then we're going to go in another layer of the MAC Fix Plus. And then let that dry down a little bit. Final few steps, we're going to go in with the One Size powder in translucent and powder puff. This one's a bit dirty, but it's fine. You take some powder like so, and then pat it on the back of my hand just to remove like all the excess and to spread it out evenly as well. And then we're going to pat that underneath the eye for this side. And then to set my whole face, I like to go in with the same powder and a nice fluffy brush. This is Real Techniques 400. Just tap off the excess and then powder literally my whole face. Then another layer of the Fix Plus. Then contour, I'm using the Juvia's Place bronzed in the shade Deep Dark, and I'm just using only the bottom one just to deepen that contour because I like to look a little bit more snatched. And because I wear glasses, I like to do this really good technique. Where my glasses sit, I will take some more of that setting powder we used earlier and put the powder where I like my glasses sit with. And then I will also take some powder and put it on my glasses. So like that. That way you don't get those weird like sweat kind of marks. Yeah, and then literally just dust off the excess. And then the final spritz of Fix Plus. This is my setting spray as well, so I use a generous amount. And the final 2 steps are mascara and lip gloss. I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in Extra Black. You should just put it on both eyes. Guys, my microphone literally died, so I'm gonna have to speak a little bit louder. But literally, just found some mascara. It got all over my eye, but I will just, when it dries, I literally just go in for cotton bud after. And finally, some lip gloss. This is literally just a vanilla lip gloss that I got from the African shop. No, not from the African shop. I got it from Sabina. This is just some vanilla lip gloss that I got from Sabina. And that is my new everyday makeup routine. Just gonna pop the glasses. I need to clean this dirty. Okay, glasses back on. And cute. Okay, I'm gonna take my hair out now and quickly style it. Cute hairstyle. You guys will literally see the transformation once I take these plaits out. Just watch the curls. It's so nice. Also stops the hair from tangling up. But I like to do 4 because I like waves to be smaller. Let's look at that. Gorgeous. You don't even have to do it before bed. Yesterday when I did my hair, I did it in the morning and I had it in for maybe like 4 hours and it was nice and wavy as well. And there we go. Like, that looks gorgeous already, but obviously, like I said, I'm going to the gym, so I'm gonna style my hair just to get it out of my face. I think that is cute. I'm gonna do my edges a little bit as well. Guys, I really struggle to do my edges. Really struggle with doing my edges, but we'll try. Using that Aunt Jackie Kralala. I'm gonna look in this mirror because I can't really see in the viewfinder. Literally just very light edges because I didn't even leave much hair out on purpose anyway. And there we go. Is the result. This is the result of everything that we've done this week. I'm so happy. Final look. I literally did everything myself. Full DIY. Nails, the hair, the brows. I'm so happy. I'm loving the end result. And I honestly hope you guys was able to pick up a thing or two, or if you literally just enjoy watching me, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!